What's good? Hey y'all. Trying to see, make sure my notifications. Y'all been doing tests, trying to see what YouTube is doing. It's some funny stuff been going on. A lot of sucker shit been going on too. I'm paying attention. Okay, it look like it's working. Um, you guys, is my audio good? Can you hear me? Is it choppy or anything else like that? I want to make sure it's not choppy. Y'all let me know if it's choppy or not. Why is my dog? Y'all let me know if it's choppy or not. Okay, I can look on this right here. Okay. It don't look like it sound choppy. What's going on? Hey, T House. I think you were gone yesterday, so I couldn't say thank you for the donation yesterday. Thank you. Well, I think you did a super. Yeah, you did a super chat. Yeah. YT, hey, what's going on? I ain't seen you in a second. YT 24. She said flawless hair. Child, if y'all would have saw me last week, baby. A hot mess. Be White. Hey, Be White. Y'all, I'm going to show you something too. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Y'all know what I dyed my hair. I'm going to show y'all something. I dyed my hair. Let me go outside for a minute. You know, I like to see the water and stuff. Matter of fact, take the sunglasses off. Hold on. Chad, we gotta make sure the bees ain't out here. Something look like. I don't know if y'all can see, but I dyed my hair red. Can y'all see it? The sun kind of went out, but if you see the sun, ooh, I got a big forehead. If you look at the sun, maybe the sun. I hope y'all can see it. Yeah, I dyed it red. Y'all know what's funny? Well, it's really like a burgundy. I don't even like. I don't even like red. You know what I'm saying? So that's the funny part. But my hairstylist, you know, she dyed hers like red and burgundy. So I was like, I want to do it, but mine is just a stain anyway. It's not really, because I got a relaxer, and so it's just like a semi-permanent. So it's just like a stain. So it'll go away. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I just did something different. I was bored. I'm like, it's summertime. It might look good when the sun hit it. So, but what's good, y'all? Let me see what y'all. Hey, Sir Miguel. Maintaining, Sir Miguel. Maintaining. She said, I've been in the cut, Sky. These streets been a hot mess. I would have come on your panel, though. You're the only panel I ever been on. Oh, okay. Yeah, we welcome it. And I'm glad you said that, too. Thank you, T House. Thank you, YT. You know, I have to apologize last night, too. In regards to that, the damn troll. Uh, so I don't know if y'all know, but we was on the panel, you know what I'm saying, chilling and everything. And somebody new came up there. The name was Bombshell too. The name was Bombshell. And I should have knew from that name, you know what I'm saying, that it's got me, that it's a damn troll. But you just thinking, don't be like that. So um I let the person on, and then once I let them on, like they showed me their face, because I was like, show me your face so I can see who you are. And they showed me their face. and it was like a Hispanic dude. It was a Hispanic dude. And so I'm like, okay. As soon as I put him in the thing, he put up a porn clip, y'all. He put up a freaking porn, like a lady getting penetrated, pumped, like on my life. And let me tell y'all something. Ooh, bugs. Now, hold on. We might have to go back. Hold on. Let me see something. We might have to go back, honey. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who does that? And so I'm looking, and I took. Thank God, I had my finger like close to the thing to take it down. So it was only up there like maybe a few seconds because I had to go and delete it. So Kelly was on there last night. He was like, because I'm like, making noise. He was like, no, pay attention to the time, write the time down, and then you know when to go back and edit it. So that's what I did today. So, I have to apologize to you guys because sometimes people be having their kids and stuff with them while they watching videos. You don't want nobody grandkid or a kid to be sitting there watching and some sick ass porn come on there like makes me sick. It was so disgusting, and that's why and I was gonna tell you guys because I wanted to talk. Oh, this water has raised up too. Oh, y'all, I'm at the lake. Y'all like coming to the water, and there's something about water that I like. I plan on getting me a boat. It's some things that I got coming too, but I really want to get a boat because I don't know if y'all been boat riding. It's so peaceful. Like you away from everything. You could turn your phone off. You could just enjoy life. Like you don't even have to be by. Oh yeah, now y'all can see. See, I dyed it red. Well, burgundy. But that's what, and that was what I was gonna talk to you guys about choices. Because even yesterday I said I had to think like, okay, so if that situation would have been like in a real life situation, like let's say I was there, in a place and somebody did some freaky shit like that, or what I'm saying, did some little nasty troll porn shit that they did, I probably would have got in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Because especially, see, that's the thing, it was a guy, okay? You gotta be careful because things happen so suddenly and you just react. You know what I'm saying? You might just make a bad choice out of a situation that don't even have to be that. So I'm telling y'all, if I would have been with a guy friend, and most of my guy friends is monsters, okay? And some of them look like you, some of them don't. Oh shoot, I ain't turned off the do not. Sorry, I ain't turned off the do not disturb. But let's say somebody did something like that and we at a physical place and we there, you know what I'm saying? If I ain't gonna lie to you, if the guy would have took off, I would have took off too. You see what I'm saying? And that could have been a whole situation that didn't even have to go or be what it was just because somebody was a troll and just basically just got you off your square real quick. Just doing some freaky shit because people don't, I feel like I was playing with yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So because when it was happening, you know, at first I was like, oh, but I'm in my mind while Keller's saying, write the time down, write the time down. I'm saying, thinking in my mind, like, ooh, how do I figure out who this dude is? Like, and how can I get to him? How can I, you know what I'm saying? How can I find out who it is? I'm telling y'all, that's what I was thinking in my mind. And how can I get to him? You know what I'm saying? But yo, it's just, I'm telling you, you just got to be careful, man. People get you tricked off the street. You got to really just focus because, people will really catch you. But I'm telling y'all, I was so disgusted and disappointed. Like, so hopefully YouTube is updating the video and cutting that part out. But you know what's how cold YouTube is too? I had the video set on Uh-oh, was that a B? We don't do B's neither. Um, I had the video set on subscriber only, okay? And then I also had the video set on monetization. So do you know that you can go back and look, right? You can go back and look and see up. Oh, there's a fish down there. You can go back and look and see up to the point where the monetization stops, y'all. Do you understand that it stopped? It was being it was being monetized, and then it stopped right at the point where the freakazoid came on there. Okay, being freaky. I was like, oh hell no. So y'all know I went back and that's why I had to cut it out. Cause I'm like, are you kidding me? And everybody was commenting like, great live, Sky. I've been getting comments all morning. And thank y'all for supporting me. I love to see y'all reactions, to see how y'all feel about things. That let me know what direction to go in and what to do. And yeah, the monetization stopped right after the freakazoid came on there. It was, I'm telling y'all, at the exact second, it stopped. It's like a meter that runs. Right when the freakazoid came on there, over with. It was done. Done deal. Okay? Done deal. So yeah. I wanted to put hands on dude. I ain't gonna lie. I probably would have had to go to the local precinct. But you just gotta, sometimes you just gotta think before you react. You gotta think before you react, man. Okay, let me get back in the car. Y'all, I went to the little nasty Harold's down here. This one, it's like the only thing that's good there is like the half dark and the half dark and the I wonder is that a fish tapping on that? The half dark and the gizzards, you guys. So I went and got me a gizzard, but I'm telling y'all, there's nothing like Harold's at home, y'all. That's why I was so disappointed I couldn't come home. But it is what it is. Everything happens for a reason. Maybe I wasn't supposed to come home this weekend. So, you know, I was a little upset, because I did want to at least show up to the Kale's trial and pull up, you know what I'm saying, see what he was looking like, see how fine he was. I was going to ask him, did he miss me? But, yeah, y'all. But everything happened for a reason. So, but real talk, just pay attention to what you're doing. Um, I'm trying to see if I can give y'all another example of. Well, y'all know what I'm talking about. This ain't rocket science. Just set a goal in life. Because sometimes we come on here on YouTube and we talk about some stuff that ain't even relevant to real life. And I definitely want to talk about some stuff that was relevant to real life. And you know, just just set a goal in life. Because that's the main thing that I kind of try and think about what I did to get into a better situation in life. Of course, I had some parents that set the foundation for me, but they also taught me, I guess instilled in me, not really taught me, but instilled in me, self-motivation and self-esteem. And basically I knew when I was a kid that I was going to college. Okay. I was 5 years old. I think it was like 5 or 6. And I knew I was going to college because that's all they talked about. That's what the arguments in my house was. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, okay. Oh, my face looking greasy. Hold on, let me get in the car. So that's what the arguments were. Hold on, we need some elbow. I can't see y'all comments, but I'm gonna read them in a minute. Um, that's what the arguments in my house was about. Okay, it was about my dad was a computer programmer, and he had put money up and bought stocks and everything, and it was for the kids' college funds. That money's for the kids' college funds. Okay, that's all I remember. And then my mama would be arguing back because she would go shopping and buying us stuff. Now I don't know if she was doing excessive shopping, over shopping. You know what I'm saying? Buying some unnecessary stuff. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because when you a kid, all you know is what you hear. So um but growing up and when I got into high school and everything, my mama only bought the necessities. Okay, so I don't think she was doing anything wrong with the money or overspending the college funds, quote unquote, like my daddy say. But so she bought the necessities, and she if you want an extra, you better go get it. Because back then, Coach and Dooney and Burke, that's what was new. You know what I'm saying? And that's what was hot back then. And so she bought me like a regular Dooney and Burke or a Coach bag or a little small Gucci bag. You know what I'm saying? Standard. But if I wanted to go get the anything else, oh, I had to work. So Skyye Lyfe been working since she was 15 years old. Okay, and I think I mentioned that to you guys before, but that's serious. Since I was 15, I had to get a waiver. I think it was from high school or something, or the city. I think it was from the city, and I was able to work. So I worked at Super Low Foods over on 79th, and I think it was commercial. So I was a cashier. That was my first job. You know what I'm saying? So after that, I worked at a couple of, I was a cashier. I like cashiering. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like that particular job because that's when the food stamps was in books. And people was like, you ain't count my food stamps right. You ain't supposed to split the book or take it out the book. I'm telling y'all, I hated it. I hated it. But, you learn. You know what I'm saying? It was an experience I had, my first job, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. But, you know, just when I was coming up, I had a lot of influences in life. You know what I'm saying? And my saving grace was having a sister who basically was a nerd, college bound. See, and also this is the crazy part. Both my parents went to college. Okay. Both my parents in good colleges. You know what I'm saying? Chicago State, Roosevelt, DePaul. You know what I'm saying? And smart. And it's like I never understood the value of college until I really seen my sister graduate, move out into a new house. You know what I'm saying? And have a good life. You know what I'm saying? The fact that my parents went to college, I never understood it. I didn't correlate our lifestyle with the fact that they went to college. Now I knew they had worked, you know what I'm saying, was working, but I never like correlated the two. You know what I'm saying? So it was just weird. So um having a sister older than me, she was a nerd. My sister read books. She done had an urge to hit the streets. The streets wasn't calling her none of that. She done had none of that. Okay. So she wanted to read. She talked to her friends on the phone, and basically that's it. That's what she did. Watch TV. She wasn't outside like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a outside monkey child running wild. You see what I'm saying? I want to go outside. What's outside? You know what I'm saying? And when you look back, it wasn't nothing outside but trouble, hardship, heartache, hard times. Okay, so um, I met a lot of people in the streets. Okay, a lot of people in the streets. some in very unfortunate situations, and some doing good. But and I could break it down a little further, and break it down, as a female growing up in inner city Chicago, um, how it was. And I first started coming outside probably when I was like 5 years old. We used to play games. We used to jump rope. You know what I'm saying? We used to have fun. Like we really had a childhood, a fun childhood, playing freeze tag, Red Rover. Um, e- we even played catch a girl, kiss a girl too. But you know what I'm saying? Well, nobody catching me. I was gone like Sia. Remember I was a tomboy. I wasn't doing none of that. So, but yeah, real games, y'all. I can't even think of the other game. Hopscotch. I can't even think of the other games, y'all. But we played games. We had an outside uh childhood. Okay, so that's when I met my older brother. I think when I was like 5, first came outside. And as you get older, other kids come around, you meet different kids, and you start learning. That's how you see a boy or something like that, and that's when you be like, oh, that boy is cute or something. Or you know something. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know kids know when they're young what they're attracted to. So I knew I liked women when I was young. When you young, when you see somebody and you got some type of attraction, you don't know what it is, but something about this person you like. Okay, so um, I knew when I was young I liked guys, and me being a tomboy, y'all, I promise you, I would be outside. I would play with all the kids, but being a tomboy, I wanted to hang with the guys. Okay, so I wanted to go where they going. Okay, it was a prairie by my house, the tracks. We used to go up on the tracks. Okay, so and the tracks was basically, old steel mill was up there. Uh, um, Packs of dogs, caves, like we really shouldn't have even been up there. You know what I'm saying? But we adventurous. You know what I'm saying? No, guys is adventurous. They want to go places, and I want to go with them. So we would go on the tracks. Call ourselves going on adventures and stuff like that. And I remember one day a pack of dogs had chased us. Uh, Chased us off the prairie, y'all. It was funny though. But I'll tell y'all about another day. But we had to run back. We had to run back, and I'm talking about it was a big dog. And later we known it to be a Saint Bernard, y'all. Do y'all know how big Saint Bernard's is? It was a freaking Saint Bernard in this pack of dogs. When I tell you, we gave them the dirties. We was out of there. We was gone like, see, we was like, we had some barking, because like we went further than we normally do. And it was like a area, and we saw some dogs laying there, and I'm looking like, then we hear somebody barking, because they weren't all sitting together. Someone was sitting closer to us as we walked up. Man, we heard they started barking, roof, roof, roof. And our ass, once we started running, boy, we just saw them on our ass, y'all. They was on us. So I gave them the dirties. We was out of there. We had to run and go to my friend that I was with, his garage. His house was right on the first house off the alley. Thank you, Jesus. And we climbed up and got on his garage. But I just threw that in there just to tell y'all the funny story that happened. But it was funny. And that's probably why I'm scared of dogs. Now, I don't like nobody chasing me. You know what I'm saying? It's something weird. I don't like to be chased off. But so basically being a tomboy and going out with these guys and stuff, hanging out with them, as we got older, Skyye Lyfe in the back seat. Okay. I might even have been on the phone with them, talking to them on the phone. And, they talking to me like I'm one of the guys. You know what I'm saying? So, because I always been cool. You know what I'm saying? So, and laid back. And when you in the back seat, when you riding around as a teenager and listening to how they talk, you learn that sex with a guy is sex. That's all it is. It don't mean they love you. It don't mean that they about to be in a relationship with you, and it doesn't mean that they not having sex with somebody else. Okay, So these are things that I learned at an early age. So knowing that, then of course having maybe a short conversation with my I can't even say, I would have to say really in school because my mom didn't really talk. It was brief. When I say brief, it was brief. Okay, she wasn't really talking about no sex and stuff like that. But that's just how I learned how guys move, and I was able to make different choices in life. So, but understand this: if you, I had the opportunity to. Okay, at the time they was peeling cars. You see what I'm saying? They was peeling cars. They was peeling motorcycles. They was at the time it was gang fights. I had the opportunity to join in these gang fights. Now all the time knowing I'm not affiliated. Okay. But yeah, if somebody getting beat up, you think I couldn't have went over there and stomped them? You know what I'm saying? And stomped them out and helped the neighborhood gang. I could have did that. You know what I'm saying? But or went on some of the drills with them. You know what I'm saying? You just have to know what you're willing to do. Because when you make these choices, if you make a bad choice, especially something that's attached to anything criminal, you got to be willing to go all the way with it. Okay? Meaning, accept all the consequences that come with it. Some of them guys out there they was fighting with bats and golf clubs and fists. Okay, it was Mortal Kombat. You know what I'm saying? Hand to hand combat. It wasn't no guns back then. Okay, so but some of these guys, got paralyzed. Some of these guys, when you get the pumpkin head, they hitting you and stomping you on your head, your brain swelling up. Some people might have, guys. Some of these guys might have died or been just mentally developed. But you got to understand there's a consequence to that. So that little 1 second of trying to hang out with the gang members and be one of the guys and and having fun, running around with the guys, that could have cost me my life. You see what I'm saying? But I had enough sense to know I can't go to jail. For one, oh my God, my mom's not going. Okay? My mama not going. She would have flipped out if I would have tried to call the house talking about I'm at the local precinct because I got arrested for doing something. Oh no, no, no. And then I just knew from talking to my friends, like I'm one of the people that I could learn from other people's experiences, y'all. So they would tell me, what was going on. But thank God, my oldest brother that I met, probably when I was like 5 or 6, when we was outside, he wasn't at the time. He was our leader. You know what I'm saying? Our fearless leader, and we did what he did. And but I promise you, had he been out there getting in trouble, we'd have been getting in trouble with him. So thank God for him. You know what I'm saying? Letting us be kids and watching over us while we played outside and stuff like that. Because it could have been bad. Because a lot of these older people that you run into, um, that's influencing your kids, they can influence your kid into a life of crime that they'll never recover from, y'all. Never recover from. And I'm gonna tell you this fact: most of the guys that I seen or know or knew that was in the streets trying to lead a life of crime is either dead, um, drug addicts, uh, not living the best life, bad health, or just flat out bums. They not in the best situation, and some of them still in jail or either continue to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? And people have to understand the recidivism. I can't say the word right. Recidivism rate. So meaning the rate once you go to jail, they have statistics on the how often it's gonna be that you come back. So basically, once you go to jail, they know within a couple of years, they got stats that might say within 3 months, this person is highly likely to go back to prison. You see what I'm saying? It's stats on all of this. So it's like once you get into that life of crime, it's hard to get out of. I don't know. In Chicago, where the suburbs of Chicago, there's an area called Four Heights, y'all. We call it the Easy Greasy, okay? And basically, I had ran into some people that lived out there, and they was like, "Yeah, Sky, it's every place you live is drug dealers. Um, they live right behind your house. They sell drugs like right behind your house. So it's kind of hard, not to do the drugs. And then let's say you come out and go to a rehab, you still here with these same people." And I was like, yeah, that's messed up. But they call Four Heights, they call it the Easy Greasy. You know what I'm saying? They call it the Easy Greasy because it's easy to get into trouble, but hard to get out of it. Okay. And it's just like you just have to be careful. Be careful who you surround yourself with. Nowadays, back then people were smoking marijuana. I ain't gonna lie, now people, it was some dope fiends now, because the crack era, it hit like boom. Okay, when it hit, it hit. It was all type of stuff that was going on during the crack era. That's something totally separate. I could probably talk to y'all about. But people that got hooked on drugs, it was like a chain effect. You could just see the downfall. Just like we saw with Whitney Houston. You could tell. You could tell she was on drugs, and you saw the change in her. And the funny part about the crackheads is, you start learning what when clucks, different clucks. Okay, you might have a dope fiend cluck, you know what I'm saying, the meth cluck and the crackhead cluck. And the crackhead cluck, we used to always laugh because they used to think that they was looking good, y'all. They ain't never think they weren't looking good. Okay, so remember when Whitney did they show, Bobby and Whitney? Girl, sit down. She had, and I ain't gonna lie, she pulled out a knot that could choke a cow. Okay, but she in there with a fur coat on, a bad wig, bad makeup, everything was just bad. It was like, Whitney, we see you. You look like a crackhead. Like, please go at least get somebody for the show to like dress you up. You know what I'm saying? So you don't look like a cluck. But she ain't done no better. But I tell you one thing, she pulled out a knot that could choke a cow. That's why I was like, you go, Whitney. She was like, I'm still gonna do my show. Crackhead and all. But I say that to say this. Have a plan, you guys. And even if you don't have a plan for yourself, because you never too old to change your life. Even if you did wind up in a life of crime, there's some situations where you can go and get it expunged. Okay, go try and get your felonies expunged. Or on the opposite side of that, if you already know that got felonies and everything, and you don't want to get them expunged, start your own business. You see what I'm saying? Start your own business. You can go get a trade. I tell my niece all the time, uh college ain't for everybody. Even though she going, you know what I'm saying? She gotta go. She ain't got a choice. Her mama says she gotta go. Her daddy says she gotta go, and TT says she gotta go. Same thing I did. She gonna have a college degree. Now, if you want to go do some hair after that, or do some nails, or some makeup, it's gonna have to be after or during. But you still going to get that 4 year bachelor's degree. Okay, that's an understanding. That's understood. She already know. Um, but go get a trade. You could be an electrician. You could be a plumber. You could be a barber. You can do hair. You can do nails. These are all billion-dollar industries that you could set up yourself. And the thing is that, because if they're not gonna hire you, you have to make a way. You can't sit up here and wait for somebody to give you a job. It's not coming. Ain't nobody knocking on the door to give you no job. Okay, it's not gonna happen. And if it does, it's God's grace. Okay, but set yourself up. Make a plan. Because things happen. Yeah, you might have went down the wrong road, but redirect. You know, straighten it up. Get into real estate. That's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. See, a lot of y'all sitting up here and you comfortable, and you see people on these bloggers on here being comfortable. Let me give y'all a quick reality check, okay? When you living in an apartment, okay, that's why I was telling people, buy some property, buy land, buy a home, okay? And the purpose of that is because I don't care what happens. After you pay for that property, Okay, yeah, you got to continue to pay taxes on it. Yeah, you do. But guess what? They can't put you off your own land. I don't care if you buy. Can y'all see? Let me see. Can y'all see them trees? Let's say you buy that land right there. Okay, that's your land. You buying that land. When you pay that land off, can't nobody put you off of that. You can live on that land with a tent. Do you understand me? You can get a tent and live on that land. Hold on a second, y'all. I gotta. My sinuses is trying to play with me. Hold on. 1 second, y'all. Okay, I'm back. You can live on a tent on that land that I showed y'all. Okay, that little bit land. You and your family, y'all can go right there and live on that land to the end of time. It's yours. You own the land. Okay. If you want to build a house on it, you can. If you can't afford to build a house, then okay, don't build the house on it. Fine. But understand this: when you live in an apartment, technically you homeless. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, while people on these blogger sites and talking to you, trying to gas you up like, yeah, I got my apartment and yeah, I moved into my apartment, technically you homeless. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you why you homeless: because you don't own your apartment that you staying in, people. Okay, that's why Skyye Lyfe wants to talk to y'all about real life, real things in real time, real situations. Because there are certain things that can happen in the real estate world in which they might sell that building. Okay, yeah, you got a lease. You got a lease with that owner. Okay, let's say they sell the building and the new owner don't want your ass there. Guess what? You gotta go. Now you might try and find somebody to try and help you, and depending on what county you in. Now law, let me always say that laws and counties and all that stuff makes a difference too. But certain certain counties and areas that you live in cities, they're gonna be like, ma'am, the building is being sold. That was, you didn't see the small print in your lease where it said if the building is sold, they don't have to do this and that and this. Okay. But understand this: an apartment is to be temporary. Okay. So technically you are homeless. Okay. Please understand that. That's nothing to be secure in. That's nothing to brag about. That's something to live in temporarily. Okay. And then you go out and buy you some property. Now, if you guys, that's why I'm here too. Don't just think I'm on here blogging about Kales and everything like that. I want to help people. Okay. I want to answer questions you may not know. If you want to collab on something, then let's collab on it. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. See, another thing is y'all sit up there and y'all talk about Keller, but Keller is a beast. In real life, that dude he's moving shit. Okay. Now I ain't gonna front his ball off, but I'm just letting you know everything ain't what it appears to be. Okay. That dude is doing a lot. Okay. And making bigger moves in Skyye Lyfe. Okay. So y'all gotta understand, I don't surround myself with losers and people that's not winning. Okay. So don't just think, oh yeah, they just talking about Kels outside of YouTube in a panel. No, ma'am, and no, sir. We talking about real life, big money moves, real things. Okay, so understand, when you learn me, you'll understand how I move. You'll understand who I have around me. You'll understand who I surround myself with, and who I communicate with. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just letting y'all know that. You know, why y'all sit up there probably looking at him like he a clown. Okay, okay, he's definitely a winner. So I'm just telling y'all, stop being comfortable. Oh, I rented a house. Okay, you can rent a house, but guess what? You better work on do a lease to own, work on buying something. And you ain't gotta buy nothing big. Buy something small, y'all. A condo. Okay, yeah, it's a glorified apartment, but guess what? You own it. You get the opportunity to have tax write-offs. Okay, you could use it to leverage do equity loans and just different things with it. But you gotta own something more than a mobile phone and a what do the average person have? They got a mobile phone and a condo. And some people don't even have a condo. Okay. It's pitiful. You got and even with that being said, you got to work on building your credit. Okay. You got to have your credit built up because unless you got a mama or a daddy or a cousin that's able to put you on, okay, and got stacks of cash sitting somewhere where they ready to put you on, then you need to be able to tap into some credit. Okay, you need to be able to use this credit card to say, hey, um, I just need $1,000 so I could buy something for the building or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or get your credit down where they'll loan you some money so you can purchase a house. They got all type of real estate loans, first time buyer loans and stuff like that. But I'm just here to tell y'all, man, because I'm a set up the that's what I think I was gonna do with the membership. It's probably gonna start at like $4.99 a month or something like that. And what we'll do is we'll talk about, because I know people still want to talk about the hair thing. We'll talk about hair, anything cosmetology, okay, skin, hair, nails, whatever. We'll go over um all of that stuff. You know, if you have questions, what you want to do, same thing for real estate. If you all want to buy property, I'll give y'all tips on how to buy it. Questions, anything you have a question about, I'm gonna help y'all. That's what I'm here for. I'm not just here to be sitting up here talking about kills. I want to give y'all input because what people understand is the person next to you. I always want to be the dumbest in the room. Okay, I want somebody to know more than me. Okay, so you learn from other people because understand Skyye Lyfe has the information that she has. Okay, but in order for me to learn, I got to get the information from the next man, and it's probably some of y'all out there that can teach me something. Do you understand? We could talk about it and collab, and we could share information and help each other. You see what I'm saying? Because if we don't, things ain't looking good out here. If you don't see how many RICO cases out here, that's why these guys still selling drugs, still trying to do drill music. Please understand, if you don't see where you going, then that's a problem. Okay? It's so many RICO charges out here, people with federal crimes, people going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Dying because of choices they made. Now, granted, I can't even go in depth, and I've been trying to get somebody. I want a guy to come in here and give a guy perspective. I can still give y'all a perspective of me growing up, seeing how guys were kind of forced into gangs, based on where they grew up at and stuff like that. But I want a guy's perspective that can really talk to y'all about really going to jail, really sitting there talking to them people having to do time. You see what I'm saying? Doing time. Telling you what's happening in prison behind bars. Skyye Lyfe can't tell you that, okay? Because I ain't never did no time. I was never affiliated with no gang. You see what I'm saying? So it's only so far I can go. I can tell you um, basic things like I knew in regards to, like I tell y'all before, the structure of the gangs and how controlled the gangs were, and how the violence was controlled. Because back when I was growing up, all this killing women and kids wasn't allowed. It wasn't happening, y'all. I'm telling y'all, guys had to get permission. Okay, if you about to go do anything to anybody, you had to get permission. It was a structure. Okay, you had to talk to whoever you needed to talk to get permission to go do some shit. You just can't go out here and be no renegade and just go pop somebody and it be just that, or go do something to a woman or a child like it is now. It wasn't like that, okay? So that's the difference between then and now. I grew up in a different era, okay? But one thing I will tell you that hasn't changed, these little kids is dangerous, okay? These little kids, they got to move, okay? These little kids will blow that thing, okay? They ain't got no problem blowing it, pulling the trigger. They ain't got no problem, okay? But the sad part about it is when they have to do the time, that's the problem that they can't get around. Like my friend, she was she is a juvenile correctional officer, And like a couple years ago, this guy had like killed his mom or something like that. And she was telling me like, Sky, this guy really was like, well, talking to her, like, well, when am I going home? And she like, man, baby, you ain't going home. You gotta go to court. You have, you know what I'm saying? You killed your mom, and you have to go to jail for that. Like they don't even understand. I don't know if they think it's a video game, but the little boy just did not know that he wasn't going home like within that week. Cause I'm gonna tell you, little kids, most kids that are in the juvenile center and juvenile detention, they used to going in and getting out. Okay, because I mentor some of them. That's what they used to. They in and out. But that time that they get to the point where it's over with, that you did something so bad that either you not getting out or either they about to charge you as an adult. Oh, that's the real reality check. Okay, that's when they really had to get on. You know what I'm saying? Get on deck and understand that life has now changed. But they don't even understand what's about to happen to them behind them prison bars. Okay, especially in Chicago. Like I want to try and get say like some of my guys that I grew up with, I talked to guys and got out of jail. They don't really want to talk about it. Okay, so I'm looking for somebody who did jail time, went, because I got friends that and associates that went for murders, 10 years, 20 years, 20 years gone for murders. You see what I'm saying? Bodies, y'all. Then of course, robberies, armed robberies, all that stuff, gang violence, mob action, been in the county jail in and out. But I can't tell you what goes on in the county jail other than what they done told me. And it's enough to tell me and let me know that I don't want to go there. I don't want to go. Okay? That's all I can tell y'all. But back to what I was saying. Buy some property, y'all. I'm telling you. Buy some property. If it gets to the point where I don't care, get some land. I don't care. It don't even have to be a house. Get some land. You could buy a camper. You know them little RVs. Get you an old RV. Park your RV on your land. Guess what? It's yours. Can't nobody tell you to get off of it. Okay. Now, of course, there are some circumstances. Now, if it's by an area that they want to redevelop or something, they could do like something like eminent domain or something like that and come in and take your property. But it's rare and in between. Okay, that's very rare and in between. But yeah, quit following these people and letting these people lead you to believe like, oh yeah, like they doing it. They ain't doing shit. I promise you. And I'm letting you know, I'm gonna say it again for the last time. When you are living in an apartment, you are technically homeless. Okay? Oh shoot. I should have turned off. I hope y'all can still see me. You are technically homeless, okay? You don't own the apartment complex. Now, if you do, then you're good. Okay, you're good. But if you don't, you are technically homeless. There's a point in which something could happen. Let's say one of the apartments burned down. Okay, and the health department and I forgot the other people, the city department come in and say this structure is no longer livable or habitable by humans. You got to shut it down. Guess what? You got to go. Now, granted, that can happen to a house too, but it's different things you got to worry about when you got a apartment complex. Somebody else might burn the complex down. Somebody else might be violent. Somebody else might be a nuisance to you. Get your own property where you can control the environment. You pay the bills and you have it how you want to have it. Okay. I don't know what else to say to y'all, but stop being fascinated by these losers on here. These people, they're not showing you a way out. They're not showing you the win. And y'all might be getting sick of me talking about the win, but I play the game to win. Okay, now understand my life and understand how I want to win might not be how you want to win. And that's one thing that I learned at an early age. You might be comfortable with how you living. You might be comfortable with the income you getting or ain't getting. You see what I'm saying? It's all how you want to live. You want to decide though and make a better living for yourself. And I will hope you want to do it, especially if you got kids though. But I'm just letting you know the first step is get your credit together. Okay. And understand this materialistic bullshit. I promise you, I did it. Been there, done that, y'all. Got 4 t-shirts with the name on the back. I done paid $10,000 in credit cards twice, and I paid $20,000 in credit cards once. Okay, did it, recovered, and did it again. You know, but there's certain things that happen in life where uh you gotta maintain yourself and understand that materialistic shit. All that shit I was buying from Spiegels. Y'all gotta understand, I've been buying shit. I'm older than y'all, some of y'all. Spiegels, uh, Carson's, back then buying furs. You know what I'm saying? And there's no wrong with that. Cause you know what I'm saying? It ain't tricking if you got it. Okay. But at the time I didn't have it. I was working, yeah. You know, sometimes if it was a gift, even better, great. You know what I'm saying? But when you trying to gotta put it on a credit card, then you find yourself, especially if the credit card you got interest, you paying more money back for the money that you borrowing. I don't need that what purse was I liking? I think it was Furla purse. It was some purse or a Ferragamo purse. Some purse I had to have. I can't even tell you what a purse is right now today. You see what I'm saying? Buying all this stuff, some gym shoes and stuff I was buying back in the day. I can't tell you where it is. Jewelry, can't tell you where it is. Now, granted, I do think my mama over the years was going in there and sending stuff to Goodwill, because I mean it just ain't disappear. You know what I'm saying? It's got it had to go somewhere. It ain't walk out the house. The dog ain't take it. You know what I'm saying? I've been lazy all my life. I ain't moved the shit. So I think she going in there was you know, taking stuff and taking it to Goodwill or whoever. You know, my mom was a teacher, so she might have been taking it to her school. She don't wear this. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, that's how I am. It's like I had new clothes and stuff, but I won't wear it because I'll be like, oh, I'm waiting for this special day. You know, and the special day don't never come. You know, stuff be sitting there with tags on it and all that. But I'm saying this to say this. At the time, we be thinking that, oh, I gotta have these J's. Oh, these so cold. I gotta have them. But get to a point where you can afford them. Like I said, it ain't tricking if you got it. Okay. So wait till you get to a place where you can afford it. Like Michael Jordan ain't finna help you. These people out here rocking this Gucci. Gucci don't know you. Gucci ain't finna help you. You see what I'm saying? Go to Kohl's. And I learned that too. Go to Kohl's. Go to JC Penney. They got decent clothes in there. And who gives a damn what somebody think that you got on? If you think it looks okay, then it's okay. We always worried about somebody else. And see, that's what people on YouTube get messed up with, because they be thinking they can say stuff about me and validate me. Skyye Lyfe validates herself. Okay? There's nobody else that validates me. Okay? None of these bums, none of these losers. I'm not impressed really by anybody, okay, that I've seen on these YouTube streets. I'm not impressed. I'm not wanting. I'm not anything. You know, some people I have respect for because I understand that they went out and they hustled. You know what I'm saying? They got their hustle on. They got their education and they maintain it, and they are uh uh productive people in society. Okay, that's what I respect. Okay, but some of these other people out here, you got $2 to your name. You ain't even got a cell phone in your name. You ain't your apartment ain't even in your name. Like you ain't got nothing to establish no credit. I'm not impressed. Okay, and they want to sit up and talk about me. Please, and understand when I say I'm a winner is because Skyye Lyfe has set a goal. I've set a goal and I'm accomplishing the goal. Okay, that's what I mean when I say that I'm winning. My process of winning and what I'm trying to go for might not be what you want. Okay, like I said earlier, Skyye Lyfe want a boat. You might be afraid of water. You might not want to be out there on that water. Can y'all see that? Y'all might not want to be out there. I do. Okay. So I'm setting goals in life so Skyye Lyfe can get on the water so I could be on the boat. Okay. That's what I'm trying to do. That's one of them. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you know, buying property, and Skyye Lyfe wants land. Okay. I don't know if y'all ever heard of, back when we was growing up, you know, oh, get a colored folks, they 40 acres and a mule. I want my 40 acres. You can keep the mule. Okay. But guess what? I don't even want you to give it to me. I work, y'all gotta understand, sometimes when you don't see me on people's lives that you used to see me on, Skyye Lyfe works. I work a lot of overtime. I worked the last 2 Saturdays, okay? I will work whatever fits my schedule, okay? Because I got a goal that I'm trying to achieve, okay? And I'm willing to put in the time and the effort to meet my accomplishments, okay? It might not be something you like or you interested in, but it's what I'm working towards. And as I'm going towards that goal, I feel like I'm winning. Okay. So yes, that's why I say I call myself a winner. Okay. Because I'm winning in my life and going towards the goals that I have set based on what I want to do. Okay. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Don't wait for no handouts. The government not finna save you. There's nobody out here that's finna save you. Y'all need to focus, decide what you want to do. You know, I don't even know what to say to y'all, but just play. Life is a game. People you say life ain't a game. Yes, it is. Life is a game. It's about choices. It's about making the right choices. It's about putting the right people in your life. It's about having the right resources. It's about having the right financial situation. It's about a whole lot of things. And it's definitely about making sure people not around you that's going to take you down. Okay? It's people out here that just trying to front like they're your friends and front like they're on your team. But when it's emergency time, you call out for them, they not there. Okay? They don't show up. But I promise you, when that boat show up, when that new truck show up, or that new home show up, I promise you they're gonna be there. I hope y'all feel what I'm saying. I hope y'all understand me and what I'm saying. But get yourself together, especially if you have kids. And even if you had kids, that's even more important, because guess what? Hold on, let me tell y'all something. Especially if you have kids, because you all are the parents. You all set the foundation. You all set the tone for what they will and won't be. Okay? Oh Lord, this little kid is going up here. I hope he don't run out in the street. But you all set the tone. You all are gonna be the determining factor as to whether this kid is gonna win or this kid is gonna lose. You have to make sure that they understand goal setting. You know, because a lot of kids, they don't want to stay in school. I hated school too. I promise you guys, I hated school too. But I went mainly because I had to. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't an option in my house. There was no not going to school in my house. It wasn't an option. So how these people get to tell their mama they ain't going to school today, I don't know. I can't figure it out. It wasn't an option in my house. I had to go. Okay. And I went. And I hated it. But I did it. And I thank God for it. Okay. I thank God for it. Because later in life I understood that it gave me the fundamentals. It gave me the knowledge. It gave me the language that I needed to succeed in life. Okay. And to overcome all the barriers, y'all, that are gonna be put towards you on your way up to the top. Okay. Now I went to a private school all my life. Now that I think about it, my mama was a public school teacher, and she knew at the time the better education at that time was a private school. I had a private education, and I ain't gonna lie. Back in the day, we had some public schools that was rocking. Okay, like we had Whitney Young, and it was another school that everybody was trying to get into, but they had like a lottery. But it was some public schools that was rocking back when I was growing up. But I went to school then. I went to college because once again I had to go to college. It wasn't an option. My mother and father had put money up all my life to pay for college, so I knew I had to go. And I was so stupid, y'all, stupid. Went to college first and second year, got put on academic probation, and got put out of college, y'all, my sophomore year. And understand this, my mother and father paid for my education. Do you hear what I'm saying? They were paying money out of their pocket for me to attend college, and I get kicked out. Bought me a car and everything. Okay, my sophomore year, I'm thinking I'm going back. She bought me a car. So, because before that, she taking us to and from school, to and from college, me and my sister. Okay, so she was like, we'll get you a car so you can drive yourself. Okay, and you can drive around campus, whatever. Me not studying, hanging out. I always went to class, though, I tell you that. I always went to class. So, hanging out, not doing what I'm supposed to do, uh, get kicked out. Academic probation. They send a letter in your freshman year, and me not knowing that I had to raise my grades up in order to stay in there. I don't know what I was thinking about. I ain't raised my grades up. I'm thinking that because I'm going to school every day, that my grades is good. I'm going to class, but I wasn't studying. Okay, so yeah, I was getting C's and everything like that, but barely passing. So yeah, I gets put out. Okay, my mom was so disappointed, y'all. So disappointed. Okay, and I was disappointed too, but more disappointed because I disappointed her. Okay, I think my father I think he was passed by at that time, and she was paying for me to go to college. So guess what? Had to go back home. Had to go to daily college. Went to uh, what was that other one out there in oh God, I can't even think of the other college, but had to go get my GPA up basically. So I was going to daily college, taking classes, trying to get my GPA up, and I got my GPA up. Okay, now, working at basic jobs, thinking I'm making some money, looking at my sister, she moving around, you know what I'm saying? She swinging, you know what I'm saying, y'all? She swinging. She is getting straight A's, went and got her master's degree, getting top corporate jobs, you know what I'm saying? Got nice apartments, moved to Minnesota. And I'm watching her, but I'm sitting at the crib working at a cleaners, getting $100 a week or something. So I started doing nails and everything. I was getting some money, but it wasn't nothing to be talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I was a pharmacy technician at Walgreens. You know what I'm saying? Still making some money. And my mom, she was paying my car insurance, but I had to pay for the gas and everything like that. But I was small, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing nothing, thinking I was, y'all. I think I was making maybe $100 or $200 a week at the cleaners, okay? And thought I was doing something. One time about nothing, okay? When you look at what how much things cost in life, and that's the funny part because they knew they weren't paying us shit. We sitting up there tagging clothes, burning our ass up in a hot ass cleaners, and no air, you know what I'm saying? Working on the weekends. Come on now. They knew what time it was, but shame on me, okay? Shame on me for getting kicked out of the college, okay? Messing up my earning potential. So guess what? It's time for me to go back, right? My mom was like, you better get a student loan. A loan? Had to get a freaking loan, y'all, to go back, okay? Had to get a loan to go back to college. Now, granted, she still was, you know, kicking me down. She was saying like $800, $800 a month, and that was basically my rent was only like $425. I was staying off campus in a crib. It was like $425, but that was supposed to be rent, um, food, bills, and then a little incidentals. You know what I'm saying? So, cause she didn't want me to work. Okay, that was another thing. The second time around, she didn't want me to work, and I was only working little odd jobs anyway. The first time around. So, um, when I went back, yeah, I had to get a loan, and the loan wasn't no Pell Grant. So a lot of my friends was I guess what you call low income, so they would get what you call the Pell Grant. So the Pell Grant would pay for your it would pay for the college books and tuition and everything, but then you get a kickback. The money that they didn't spend on the Pell Grant, they gave to them. I was so mad because I used to be in a dorm and they would be like, "Oh, we going shopping," because they all got their Pell Grant money back, right? So they would go shopping, and I used to be so mad because I'm like, I don't have no money to go shopping. I don't have no Pell Grant money, not knowing that, stupid, your parents were paying for you to go to college. You made a bad choice in not studying, and you messed it up. Okay? So now guess what? You have to take accountability and responsibility and get a loan. And guess what? This loan is still haunting me to this day. I gotta pay it. Now, granted, it is down to, I think it's under 20 grand. And so I gotta pay this loan. Been paying this damn loan. But yeah, could have had an education, a college education, y'all, scot free. You see what I'm saying? But my bad choice and not hanging around the nerds in college. I was with the cool kids. We was cool. We was having fun. We was playing cards, y'all. We was playing drinking games. Yeah, we had a ball. We was balling. I was hanging out with some of the drug dealers and the guys that was coming from the city, balling. Yeah, being a cop booty, riding around. Yeah, it was fun. But guess what? When the curtains went up, stupid, now you gotta pay your own education. Okay, now thank God for my mom and my father for setting the foundation. Thank God for her still believing in me and still holding me down when I went back to go and finish up college. But that second round, it was a new Skyye Lyfe. You understand me? I was with a smaller crowd of people. I still live by myself. One no funny games, one no kikiing, one no cracking, going to parties and house parties and drinking games. One none of that. Grades went up. See, one thing about me, I've always been smart. Thank you, Jesus. I've always been smart. I've always been intelligent. I've always been strategic. Okay. So I knew then. I stayed, did the books. I was in a relationship too that helped me because I ain't got to worry about um, talking to no guys. I was in a relationship. I was talking to one guy. Now, granted, he didn't live where I was, but we worked it out. He would come see me. I go see him. And that's what it was. But once again, choices, you guys. I'm the one who said, and by me making that choice or getting kicked out and got kicked out of college, that set me back 2 years. It took 2 years for me to go to daily school. I went to some other college too. Daily, maybe even Olive Harvey. I think I took a class at Olive Harvey. Okay, y'all. I'm from the southeast side of Chicago, so those was the colleges that was on the south side, but Daily was out west. Okay, but I still was, it was close to me, and that's why I was able to go. So that's what happened, you know. Um, and I just want to give y'all a little bit of insight to me, because I don't have the opportunity to always give y'all insight to me, but it's things that I went through, and I want to share that with y'all, and I'm not saying that uh I know I'm blessed. I know it. Okay, I know it. And thank God for having parents that could set the foundation to hold me down. Okay, I made a bad choice, didn't take advantage of the situation. But even if you don't have that situation, they have situations where you can go to college. They'll pay for you to go to college. You ain't got to go to the military to then jump out and go to college. You see what I'm saying? So, but talk to people, ask questions. This, a lot of my friends was like, yeah, I went to the military so the military could pay for college. You could still get like my friends, they had Pell Grants that was paying for them to go to college. But of course you had to be in a certain income. I never qualified for none of that stuff because of my parents. They worked. Their income was too high. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that it was big, you know what I'm saying, booming, but at the time it was more than what we've always lived. We were middle class family. We always lived above poverty level. Okay, so I never got none of that. I never qualified for it. So there's ways to come up. Okay, if you want to go to college, ask me questions about it, or go to the school and talk to a counselor. They can tell you better than me. Don't sit back and wait for time. Time waits for no one. Life is going to continue whether you in the game or not. Life is going to move on. Okay, you could be sitting in a prison cell. Life is going to be moving on. Okay, so it's best to sit up and live life. You only get one life. Okay, one chance. One chance, y'all. And it's all in how you make it. It's based on the choices that you make. You can either go to the left and go to the way that to your dreams, or you can go to the right and you may wind up in a pits of hell that you can never recover from. But I tell you this, whatever choice you make sure it's your own choice, okay? Don't let nobody else steer you in a direction that you don't want to go in. Okay. If you fail, if you flop, and that's one thing I told my niece too. Don't be a follower. And that's one thing I'm a little scared about her. She is like a follower, man. And that's how she's with her little friends and stuff. But I want to spend some more time with her, with this convoy thing and now this monkeypox. I ain't had a chance to really get up with her, but we're gonna spend some time. We gotta talk because you can't be no follower. Because I promise you, if you wind up with some type of jail thing, I'm going to say, who made the decision? Who decision was it to go rob the bank? And if she come out and be like, I was following them. Chico said he wanted to go in there, and I said I was going to drive the car. I'm going to turn my big fat ass around, and I'm going to walk out the door and say, good luck. Okay? I don't give a damn. You better be the one that came up with the scheme to rob the bank, and the scheme went bad. Okay? Because I have a little bit more respect for you. Yeah, you planned the bank robbery and it went bad. Okay, TT might throw you some money, give you some money for your commissary or something. But let me find out I was driving the car. He told me to do that. So I went and I'm driving the car. No, ma'am, and no, sir. Not in support of it. You won't be seeing nothing on your commissary, and I'm taking her out of the wheel. Okay? That's what's going to happen. I'm telling you right now. So, be a leader in your life. People will try and have you do things. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. If I could just tell y'all my full life story, it's not enough time, and I'm not going to keep y'all on here long. And plus, I got to get home because the House of the Dragons is coming on, Game of Thrones. All right? So, I thought I was going to be able to read some of the transcripts, but we'll get to that. But I want to come on here and talk to y'all today. Real talk. It's people out here that's what they do. They look for young teens, and that's their plan is to get them to do their dirty work and to send them off. Okay? That's their job, is to send your kid off, your grandkid off, your nephew, your niece off to go do some crime because they man, and it is true. Sometimes they ain't gonna get they gonna get a tap on the wrist, go to juvie and get out. Yeah. But guess what? Now you have developed a criminal record. Okay? Now, in most situations, I do see that the criminal record gets sealed or something like that. And they're not supposed to be able to see it as long as you stop. You know what I'm saying? Your criminal record gets sealed, and then when you get older, it doesn't haunt you as bad. But sometimes it's going to haunt you. They going to be like, you was doing what? You was selling crack rocks on Roosevelt downtown, huh? You was doing B&Es in the neighborhood when you was growing up, huh? You was peeling cars and peeling motorcycles, huh? Okay, so you a thief. How you want me to trust you with my money? You see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody finna hire you. Think, people. I don't know. But if you got any questions, I'm Skyye Lyfe on IG. I think it's all together. SKYYELYFE. You could inbox me, DM me, and if you got questions, and I'm gonna try and get the little membership thing set up. Then we could probably do some membership only lives. But yeah, I want y'all to have the opportunity to ask questions. And shoot, if y'all doing something that I ain't doing, because my interest is, I'm telling you right now, staying in real estate. Uh, I do want to get into the Bitcoin thing. I want to get into the marijuana industry. And that's really it. That's really it. So if you doing something like that, let's talk. You know, ways to make money. How should I put it? Uh, Not needing a lot of people. Okay, because I don't know if y'all know yet, but Skyye Lyfe is. Oh yes, y'all. My hair is red, 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 red. You peed in the bed. Um, I don't. I'm really a loner. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a lot of people around me. And granted, I got it honest. Growing up in inner city Chicago, you learn not to trust anybody. And then when you grow up in life and go through these different experiences, you learn not to trust anybody. And yeah, I don't know what else to tell y'all, but you know, I let people around me, people that I could trust. But yeah, and I'm sorry I ain't look at y'all comments, and I'm seeing there's a lot of people on here. Hey, Elvira, if I missed anybody, Miss Lady T, Jeff Taylor, what's good? T House, um, Loyalty, hey there. Willie Jones, hey there. Sir Miguel, Diggy Denny, Nell Taylor, what's good, people? Linda Alexander, Prayers Change, what's good? I ain't been seeing you, missed you. Loyalty, missed you. Man, I didn't realize how important credit is for a long time, and I thought cash spent better, but you grow and you learn. Um, Let me tell you this. And it's different things, y'all. People do say cash is king, and cash is king in some situations. Because I'm gonna tell you, like, and I'm about to get some work done at the crib, y'all, and even like on the building, like the air conditioning man will be like, okay, you paying cash. You pay cash, the cost is less, okay? Because whenever a company, when you have to swipe that card, it's fees and stuff they gotta pay, and plus they always don't want to report how much money that they make on each job, okay? Because it's all about keeping your income below a certain tax bracket so you don't have to pay so much in taxes. That's what this is really about. So the the air conditioning man will say, "Can you pay cash?" Yeah, that brings the bill down. The I got a gaffer to do something to the floor at my crib. Can you pay cash? That brings the cost down. Okay. So cash is king in some situations. So don't think that ain't true, because it is. Okay. But you definitely have to get but the thing is this too, Loyalty. If you got a big enough bag, that's what I was saying. I think it was yesterday. If you had somebody put you on, Kels put the whole family on. The whole family. And you meaning to tell me y'all ain't take that money and save some of it, invest it, buy some land? I mean, like, if you gonna pimp your daughter out, okay, Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a grand. I would have asked him to co-sign on some land for me. I would have had him co-sign on a house for me. Pay for this house. You see what I'm saying? Use his credit. That's what people understand. If you got somebody to put you on and you don't take advantage of it, and you buy a brick, you go buy some J's and some Yeezys. My friend tell me that the Yeezys is what's popular in Chicago now. And you buy some, what's the new popular jeans? Back in the day, it was Inichi jeans, and I forgot the other jeans that people was paying $1,000 for some jeans. Are you stupid? I ain't paying no $1,000 for no jeans. I don't care when I do get my I'm not paying that. But spend your money wisely. You giving your money to Gucci and all these people that ain't gonna never see you. That money ain't gonna never come back to the community, and it damn sure ain't gonna come back to you. But pay your, and I'm gonna tell y'all one thing too, real talk. It's always been a stigma about bankruptcies and all that type of shit. If you gotta look at your income and how much money you make, okay? Now, the average person, like, I've always had good jobs, you guys, and remember I'm single, okay? I ain't got a kid walking that I birthed, okay? So all my money comes to me. So I'm able to manage my money, okay? I ain't got to pay for kids, not saying that you motherfuckers got more bills than I do, okay? Because I don't ran it up. Now, we could probably go neck and neck, your child care bill to some credit card bills that I done built up. You know what I'm saying? Don't think I'm just out here swinging scot free. Okay, I'm paying bills and putting in work. Okay, so, but I'm doing things. I'm getting necessities. Okay, instead of wants. All right. Now, granted, might give me a little want every now and then. I might see some gym shoes or something, because y'all got to know I'm a jeans and gym shoe hoe. I love me some jeans and gym shoes, but and purses. But I'm just letting y'all know now. You got to look at your income, okay? See how much you're making, and it's based on how much you owe. If you owe, now I was able to pay $10,000 off twice, $20,000 off once on credit cards, okay? Now, granted, I was getting that credit card. My credit was good though, okay? I've always had a good credit score, and I would get credit cards that might be $20,000 limit. And I was able to do, it was 0%. They would give you a deal for like 0% interest. I would take the balance from one card, move it to the other card. It might be 12 months, 0% interest. Pay it down. Boom. Get another card, 0% interest. Move that balance back over to that other card. Pay it down. Okay? But the problem is, you can't run it up. And you also got to be ready for that rainy day fund, because it's not if it's going to happen, it's when. Shit is always going to happen. The car is always going to break down. A bill is going to be due. Something is going to come up that you got to deal with. The air conditioning going to go out. Groceries is going to go up. I'm trying to think of real life situations that happen to me all the time. Medical bill. You might have to go to the emergency room and pay a copay, $300. Okay, something's gonna come up, so you got to be paying that credit card down. Have enough money saved up, and I'm gonna show y'all how I save my money too. It took me a while to get here. But I'm gonna show y'all what I do, how I budget I write. Okay, real quick though, so y'all can have some. I write down everything that I owe, every bill. Okay. Now, if I get paid every 2 weeks, I put the date every 2 weeks, okay, within 30 days. I write down everything I owe. Gas, light, phone, cell phone. Then I pay it out of one check. Then out of that other check, I put the other stuff that I pay. But I know exactly, I could give a good round number of how much I have in bills each month. And I could tell you what I pay out of one check the second check and the third check, okay? And I also got money going to savings. But the main thing is, if you can't get the stuff in savings, that's okay. Get the shit paid down, okay? Get these random credit cards, get all that stuff paid off. And understand this, sometimes you don't have to pay it. You can call these people. You can call these people on your credit report and you can make arrangements, okay? Sometimes they might be like, okay, you give me $50 and I'll take this off your credit. You can call them. You don't need nobody to call these people, okay? You can call them and make contact yourself. So that's one thing. But let me go back to my point. If you are okay, let's say you owe 40,000, even 30,000, y'all. $30,000 with a bad income is hard to pay off. You gonna chase that shit all your life, okay? And understand this: if it's a situation where it's something that's accruing interest, file bankruptcy. I'm telling you right now, file that shit, put everything on there, and do it before you buy property, okay? Because if you, it's a whole different ball game when you got assets, okay? That means things that hold value, okay? If you owe $30,000 and up, you could pay 20, but you gotta really be on your game to pay 20K down. Okay, if 20K is doable, 30K is doable, but you gotta understand. I don't know your hustle. I don't know your income. I don't know your expenses. You understand me? But if you are in a situation where you feel bogged down, you don't see no light, wipe that shit, y'all. I'm telling you, wipe it. Get a clean slate. You gonna be all right. Okay. Do you know how long it's gonna take you to pay off that 30K and without having the money to do it? It's the amount steady going up, interest steady building, especially if it's a credit card, you drowning. Wipe that shit, y'all. Start over, get fresh, okay? But once you get wiped, you back on, okay? You the only one at that point can fuck yourself up, all right? But I'm trying to tell y'all, man, get ahead of these things. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. And I'm about to get off here because I think I don't talk y'all ear down too much. But we'll do another we'll do a live where we can do Q&A and we can y'all can ask questions. I might have some couple things. Y'all might be able to tell me stuff to help me out. But we'll chop it up. But I'm just trying to tell y'all, unless you got a big homie that's gonna put you on, gonna jump you out, unless you got a big bag of cash where you can put yourself on, you gotta holler at the banks. You gotta holler at the credit people. You gotta go through credit. You gotta get loans. And that's what I'm saying. Most banks is owned by the white man, the clip folks. Well, y'all trying to sit up here and run from them and not get along with them. You all better learn how to live with them and communicate with them and holler at them. I don't know what else to tell y'all. Stop living in a small world. The small world is not just you and your friends and the people you talk to. The world is big, multicultural. Everybody not going to agree with you. Y'all not going to have the same understanding. But these people you can learn from, okay? I'm trying to tell y'all. And start today. Don't worry about saving no money, but understand this. Get that budget down. That's very important because you need to understand. I don't even care if you got marijuana on the budget. Put it on your list. You gonna pay if you spend this much of marijuana, $50. You getting you a 3.5 every 3 weeks. That lets you know right there. That's 150. 150 a month. Okay. That you spend it. Put it on your budget. If you know you gonna get that, what y'all call it, a fifth and a pint of Hennessy and Grey Goose, put it on your budget. But you need to know how much money you got coming in, and you need to know how much money you got going out. That way you can see what you might have to cut your cable back. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. When I hit a spot when I got laid off, I had to cut cable back. Okay, I think I actually cut that shit off. Wasn't no cable. Okay, that's when I moved back home. Wasn't no HBO and Showtime. No. Okay, they got their money. I got to get my bread back up. Cut that shit off. Anything that's not needed, you might have to go without it. Watch YouTube for a couple of months or something. But just make better choices. Make the better financial choices. Because it's not about getting money. It's really about financial literacy and how to maintain the money and also how to get the money to work for you. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's really about. I hope y'all feel me, man. Because time waits for no one. And if you already don't see that we already in a recession, people are already not working. I'm telling you, I ride around all the time. There's companies closing every single day. People ain't working no more. But what I want to know is what y'all doing? How you ain't working? How's you paying your bills? Huh? How, Sway? How? Cause I can't call the people tomorrow and be like I quit. I mean I can, but shit, when I tell y'all, it would not be a good sight. I promise you. I don't know what they doing. I want to go around the corner and peep up the rock and be like, so how y'all living? What y'all doing? But guess what? Some people can live like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in situations where I'm going paycheck to paycheck. Do you understand? I went out on medical. And see one thing too, I ain't about to. I got a savings account. I got a savings account I touch, a savings account I don't touch, and then a checking account where my bills and stuff come out of, and I got a travel account. I mean, I'll tell y'all about all that, but I just want y'all to get y'all budget together. For those of y'all who care, for those of y'all that need help, for those of y'all that need some aid and assistance, and you want some guidance or some communication or some support on just somebody to bounce questions off of and ideas off of, and to figure something out, y'all can holler at me. Let me know. I'm going to my community chat. Send me a message. Go to IG. Send me a message. Just say, hey, let's do a live. You know what I'm saying? We'll do a live and we can talk about whatever you all want to talk about. But I'm telling you, I mean, so y'all don't understand, man. Growing up, you better talk to some of these bums on the street. We used to grow up and we'd be like a lot of bums and stuff, you know, drunks and all that. Us liquor store hanging out and all that stuff, asking for money. Talk to them and ask some of them. It's coherent. They can tell you how they got there. Most people is one paycheck away from being a fucking bum on the street. I promise you. Okay? One check away. One missed rent payment away from being that same guy on the street. Y'all better get it together. And I'm telling you, if you don't set up a situation for your kids where they understand there's a different way of life, take them on a quick trip, rent a car and take them to Wisconsin. Let them understand that there's more in life than just Chicago and the blocks. Okay? I understand how you growing up in Chicago. It's the streets, it's the blocks, it's our culture, it's our community, it's how we move. But understand, my mind elevated when my mom took me. We went to first. My cousins lived. We went out of town to visit my cousins in California. Okay. From that, it turned into she took us to Bahamas. You see what I'm saying? But those little trips taught me that there's something else out there and it looked better than Chicago. You know, Chicago got a little gloom on it, okay? Chicago got a gloom on it, and it got like some days it'd be a little gray, and it'd be like gloomy, where you don't even have that muster. You don't even have, and then when you don't see people doing shit, and you ride around the city and you see bums and guys that ain't doing shit, you kind of get in a funk. You know what I'm saying? So you feel okay. You feel complacent. You feel like you are right. But that's not how you need to feel. You need to feel like, oh, hell no. I don't want to be here no more. I don't need to be here no more. You know what I'm saying? I need to rise above. Because the longer, and the way Chicago moving and the way these guys is blowing that thing, you might not make it. Okay? It was different when you knew who the target was. Okay, I know not to be a gang member. I know not to be affiliated. I know not to be with this person over here. This person is a rat. They trying to kill him. This person is doing this. Stay away from him. You know. But when it's a point where now anybody can get it for any reason at any time, we don't know the rules. So when you don't know the rules, you don't know how to play the game. You don't know where safety is. You don't know how to strategize to be safe. It's anything that happens, you got to be ready for it, okay? And it's crazy. It's dangerous. And it's scary, okay? That's why I moved out of Chicago. I don't want to play the game under them terms. I don't want to live under them terms, okay? I don't understand what's happening. I'm confused. I had to go. But understand this, I love my city. I have no regrets. Everything that I went through made me to the person I am today. I don't know what's going to happen to the city. But I tell you one thing, you keep playing around up there, especially playing around in them streets, not being on point, you will get your ass got. And that's the end of the story. Okay? And all these guys, and understand this whole drill music, yeah, it's fun, it's cute, it's interesting, but understand these guys is losing their life, y'all. These is people bodies. Y'all understand? I'm doing the y'all know I'm reading the transcripts and trying to keep up with the deck FBG Duck O Block trial. And they tried to say that the feds picked up the FBG Cash murder. I ain't seen no paperwork for that. Okay. But I will be following the FBG Duck case trial, just like I'm doing the Kels trial. But understand this. These is bodies, y'all. There's a consequence to this drill music that we like so much. Ooh, it's so authentic. Authentic. Did he really catch a body? Did he really kill this guy? Did he really do this? Yeah. That's one thing you got to understand about these Chicago rappers. And I can't be mad at them. You rapping about what you live. You rapping about what you see. You rap about your experiences. You rap about what you did. Okay, but guess what? There's a consequence to this shit. Understand, people don't forget nothing. You got to understand the body you caught is somebody's nephew, somebody's cousin, somebody's daddy, somebody's brother, okay? You might run across him in the streets. You might run across his kid 20 years later. You might run across this guy in the county jail, the local jail. But understand, people don't forget. They getting their lick back. And it's due. Okay, it's due. Understand, all bad acts are due. Consequences are due. You can't run from them. People be trying to go move to different cities, move and all that, but understand, you can't run from you. Okay? And the same thing when it comes down to having bad credit and doing bad things. Yeah, you can move. I'm gonna move up north. I'm going to move out west. Yeah, you can move wherever you want to do, but you can't move from you. Okay? You is always going to be with you. Okay? I don't care where you move. If you don't have your act together, have your priorities right, have your goals set, have your income set up, and have your path laid out, you're going to do the same thing you did in the streets of Chicago. Yeah, it might be a little safer, but might not. But most people who was into bad things, every city got a bad element. Every city got a bad section. Every city got a drug section. Every city got sections with bombs. You know, and most times when you move to that new city, that's who you're going to click with. That's who you're going to join up with because they relate to you and you relate to them. But let me get out of here, y'all. I done talked too much. I just wanted to come on here and holler at y'all. And you know what I'm saying? Real talk to y'all in a real situation about real life. Hey, they are killing. Hold on. Let me get I want to see what y'all saying real quick. Then we're going to get out of here. Ooh, had my door unlocked. Shut up. You don't do that. Keep the door locked. She said they are killing each other and teaching the younger ones under them to do. That's right. No guidance. The OGs back in the day used to step up. But now, sure, the OGs, they'll kill the OGs. Debt to ratio. The baby, you better say a prayer changes. Your debt to old ratio, it'll kill your credit, but it also kill your mental and kill your mind. You chasing that big ass amount of money. You understand me? You chasing $30,000, bringing home what? 2,000 a month, trying to pay your bills, your mortgage, your incidentals. It don't add up, people. File bankruptcy and wipe that shit and start over. I'm telling you, don't chase these big ass amounts of money. But I say 20, don't 30K. And depending on your income, you could pay 20. You just gotta get down and pay the 20. You just gotta stay on that. You could pay the 20. But anything higher than that, get it out of here. All right, you guys. I hope I ain't miss nobody. He said she holding court. She said, "Love your transparency, Scott. I can definitely relate. I made a lot of the same mistakes as a youngster." She said, "The right choice early on can save you from years of unnecessary bullshit." That's right. And I'm gonna say one more thing, and I'm gonna get out of here because that triggers me to say something else. Hey, Phoenix Rise and Miss Frugal. If I missed anybody, that's right. She's saying buy stocks, earn dividends of them. Yes, insurance. There's certain things you could buy in insurance that'll put you on and keep you on. Diggy Diggy said, talk to him. Y'all, I ain't know. Oh, he kind of, woo. I don't like nobody walking up on the side of me, y'all. I'm sorry. That gave me a little ish. Okay, I see y'all feeling me in here. Okay. All right, that's right, men's skincare. I gotta admit, I have never had a car note since I've been driving at the. Okay, Sir Miguel, you need to be on the panel to tell these people. What's up, James Money 615? Welcome to Skyye Lyfe. Make sure you subscribe. I want y'all comments though. If y'all can put comments on here, let me know if y'all wanna do a live and we could chop it up. Hey, Texas Black Diamond! Hey, Texas Black Diamond! I ain't seen you in a minute, girl. Texas Black Diamond! Miss Lady T, Lamo, hey, girl. William May. I think I seen you before, William, but I think you might be new too. But welcome. Sunshine Brown, hey. Everybody in the chat, I subscribe to your channel. I don't get notifications. Make sure you know what, Sunshine, you might have to go out and like unsubscribe, then subscribe back. YouTube been acting weird. They done took my moderators, wrenches, and all type of stuff. It's they doing some weird stuff. Are you planning on attending some some parts of the? I did, but like I told y'all, hey, court. My mama caught the convoy, so um, I ain't had no place to stay, And Skyye Lyfe I gotta sleep well and be kept. I gotta sleep in a comfortable environment. Okay. Go live tonight, Skyye, and now I can get on. Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you why, T. I gotta go home and I gotta eat. My gizzard's is probably cold by now to talk and shit, but after the Game of Thrones, aka House of Dragons. Okay, y'all gotta understand that's my shit. I love Game of Thrones. I'm so glad they're coming back with a sequel. And this sequel can go so many different ways. They can go over each house That was part of the Game of Thrones, y'all. Like, this is really epic what they're doing, okay? Like, we could be having Game of Thrones forever. Like, they can go so many different ways with this. I'm excited. I'll buy reward. That's why I tried to switch the subject ASAP. Dang, what was I finna say to y'all before I got out of here? It looks like I hit everybody. Be white. If I missed everybody, um, shout out to you. Thank you for supporting my channel. What was I gonna say to y'all? It was good. I think I was reading Jeff's message. Hey, Tracy Cookie. Nita B, what's good? Um, Tracy, you look like you've been here or something. You don't look new. I think I seen you before, but welcome back. Let me see what Jeff was saying. It was something Jeff be putting the cables on me. I could definitely relate. I mean, okay, so let's say that I was younger and the right choices earlier can save you. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Understand this. See, I knew I could just go back and read it and Jeff would put the cables on me. Understand this, people, and this is real talk, real shit, real life. You as a parent, understand that the what you do and don't instill into your children is what's gonna come back to still haunt you. Because guess what? Your kids' downfalls, your kids' unsuccesses and failures in life, they gonna have to reach back to you for you to help them get out the rut because they done made a mistake in life. So understand, if you don't set them up with the right foundation, the right information, the right guidance and resources, and the right thing to do in life, it's going to determine their outcome. And you will always be their parent, okay? And understand this, any failures that they make, guess who they going to come to first? Mama and daddy, help, okay? So understand, what you don't set up for them to win is still going to be a flaw and a failure that you have to help recover. And also not recover for you, but recover for your child. Do you all understand what I'm saying? I hope you understand what I'm saying. Set them up to win, okay? Because understand this. Now, I had a major setback. I got laid off, okay? But granted, I had savings. By God's grace and unemployment and my little side hustling, I was able to pay my bills. My mama let me move back home with her, okay? I ain't really need her to tap me up with no finances or nothing like that. But please understand me. And I'm grown than a motherfucker, okay? It's certain things prior to now, you know what I'm saying? I'm slowly getting to the point where I might be like, hey, can you be the bank for me for some shit? You know what I'm saying? Instead of kick me down with a loan, you know what I'm saying? But understand, when you don't set your kids up to win, they failures are always going to become your failures. They going to reach back to mama. Mama, can you help me buy a set of tires? Mama, can you help me pay my rent? Because it's due. And he sent me a 5-day notice. Eviction is around the corner. Okay? So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Set your kids up so they can win. Make sure that they go to school. Make sure that they get a trade. Make sure that you got to at least finish high school. But see, what people don't understand is after high school ain't nothing but life. Okay? Do you understand that? After high school is life. Life starts after high school. Now, some of y'all be dropping out early. Okay? I don't know how you do it, but sometimes life be starting after sophomore year. Okay? That's scary to me. Sometimes life be starting after junior year. That's scary to me. I don't know how y'all do it. Because now you ain't even got that piece of paperwork saying you graduated from high school. Then you want to go run and get your GED, which is fine. But guess what? The more you don't do at the time you could do it is the more you got to go back and do. Okay? And then when you parents, you set the tone for 9 times out of 10 what your kids gonna do. If you let your kids drop out of school, guess what? They got to run that same course back. go back and get that GED. Then they got to go figure out, hopefully they ain't get caught up in a life of crime. Okay. Then they got to go get a job that's going to pay them enough with that non-high school diploma, non-GED. Okay. There's a lot of people out here that don't have it, but they think somebody's supposed to pay them $20 and $35 an hour for what? For you to show up and eat the French fries at McDonald's or something? Why are we gonna pay you $20 or $35 at any store and you ain't got no credentials? Okay, you ain't got no paperwork. See, that's what people understand. That high school diploma, that 8th grade graduation, that's paperwork. People are looking for that paperwork. People are looking for that paperwork to say, okay, yeah, this person at least know how to read and write. They done went to school. They know how to read and write. They could probably socialize with people healthily. They can make friends, okay? They know how to do math. They probably know how to use a computer. They can follow directions and pay attention to detail. If y'all don't understand, when I go to the doggone burger shop and when I say I want no pickle, no mayonnaise, and extra onions, damn it, when I get my burger back and it got some mayonnaise, no onions, and cheese, y'all just don't know the hate that runs through my spine and my soul. I be having to pray. Because it's like, pay attention to detail. Damn. If you can't work at a burger joint and get somebody's burger right, you can't work anywhere else. If the guy comes in a barbershop and tells you that he wants an all around with a tool, you can't give him a ball fade. That's not what he wants. And he gonna beat your ass. Damn. Some of y'all making me sick, but let's just pray as I digress, y'all. Just learn. Stop worrying. It's easy to be destructive. It's easy to test shit up. Okay, I done met many guys, big ass guys that can tear down any wall you put in front of them, but don't want to go out there and get a job. Don't want to go get a trade to be a plumber, to be an electrician. Damn. Set yourself up to win, because I'm telling you again, and I'm about to get out of here for real. The government is not going to save you. That's used to be a stepping stone. Section 8, low-income housing, is used to control you. It's used to set what income you live within in your means. Now, we all know the game. You go get a cash job. You go get a cash hustle. But that's when the cash hurts you, because in order for you to get that credit from that bank, I need to see where this income coming from. Okay? I need to see how you got this money, because understand there was a time prior to the crack era when cash was cool. You could have like $10, $20, $30,000 and drop it in the bank and keep going. But when the dope game came in, it changed everything. They want to know where the 20 racks came from. Huh? Where you get that from? Did you sell a brick? Was you a prostitute? How you get that money? Okay, you got to account for it. They need to see it in the bank. Okay? But I'm just telling y'all, get your mind right. Time waits for no one. Decide what you want to do. Put the steps and plan to do it. Because if you don't, like they say, an idle mind is a devil's workshop. Keep your kids, your nephews, your cousins, and every teen youth under you. Y'all better get them on deck. Make sure they understand this. The prisons, they building prisons every day. They don't have problem throwing your nephew's ass in there. It's private. That means for profit. They making money by locking our kids up, locking our family members up. Okay? Now, back in the day, and if you talk to some of these guys, they got shit. TVs and phones and shit. But guess what they paying for them? Heavy prices for them. Okay? Heavy prices for them. Now, that's the real shit right there when you get into if you can get into the private prisons and investing in prisons and get to be a vendor for a prison. That's when you talking real dollars. Okay, that's when you talking real money. Okay, but everybody don't want to touch the prisons. But the hell with that. If you stupid enough to let them keep locking your ass up, and you see they locking you up, this ain't they either killing you or locking you up, and you don't make a change. You want to get mad because somebody want to make money off of investment into a prison. The hell with you. You can go be mad, better go scratch your ass and get glad though. Because when I find the entryway into the prisons, I'm investing. Kiss my ass. I'm doing it. And I'm getting in that marijuana industry. And I might need to tap into somebody who got a marijuana charge, because they say somebody who got a marijuana charge, I think the application is like $250K. But if there's somebody who got arrested for it, you know what I'm saying? Somehow you work with them and the fees drop down. So, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to that time, trust me, I'm going to reach out and we going to make it happen. All right, y'all, but let me get out of here. I done ran my mouth too much. I just wanted to come on here and talk some real shit to y'all, because I come on here a lot, you know. I even have a couple of distractions, you know what I'm saying, with people trying to dox me and everything, but really they can kiss my ass though. But yeah, it's about life. It's about making choices. It's about living the life, living the American dream, which is how you want to set it up. Okay, how you want your life to be. Get you some land. Land don't cost that much. Y'all would be surprised if you call a realtor and ask them how much is an acre of land. Get your acre of land. You could make you see. I'm also a doomsday preparer too. So if y'all hear me say, get y'all a garden, you could put your own garden there, grow your own food. You ain't got to worry about your corn having pesticides and shit in it. Get you some beans, grow you some watermelon, grow you some green onion. You can grow all that stuff. Okay, I went to a private school, not knowing that skill set when we was doing that later in life it will help me. Now, granted, I don't know all the rules and regs to agriculture and if the soil is good, but I can tell you how to draw a line, put the damn seed in there, spread it apart, get you some good dirt and water it and keep the weeds and the animals away from it. I can tell you that much, okay? But understand, make life work for you. We paying high dollars for eggplants and beans and shit. You can grow that shit in your backyard. My grandmama, see, they from down south, Mississippi and Tennessee, okay? They grew their own vegetables. They had peach and cherry trees and stuff. They always had a garden. My mama had a garden. My grandma had a garden growing up. That was normal for me. Not knowing that now later on in life is something that could save my life. You know what I'm saying? Cut my expenses down, because eating good and eating healthy is hard. It's expensive now. That goddamn beans and shit go bad within 3 days. Okay, I don't go to the store. Skyye Lyfe go. If I go, it's a necessity. Something that Walmart didn't deliver to the crib. Okay, I might need some cherries. I might need a certain juice or something that they ain't delivered, but I'm in and out. Mask, gloves, in and out. But I ain't going no every 3 days to go get no damn beans and shit. No, that's why I got to get in a position. I could sell my crib, buy me some land where I could show you all some of these things. I don't know who's finna be out there gardening either now, because I don't do bees and bugs and all that other stuff. But if I can get me a greenhouse, okay, then I don't mind, you know, I'll be in a greenhouse and I could grow my, fruit and stuff in a greenhouse. That's fine. But I ain't finna be out there with no bees and no, I ain't doing that. But yeah, but we gonna make it happen. I'm gonna have a bougie garden. You know what I'm saying? But just my thoughts, just my ideas. But yeah, live life how you wanna live, and don't let the government control you. They already got control over you. You know what I'm saying? They got control over the land, the sea, everything. Okay? So uh just win, y'all. Play to win. Play the game to win. Make better choices in life, Save your kids, save your family members. Get to a point where you can leave your family members some inheritance, some insurance money, where something instead of debt. Okay? Because we could leave some debt, baby. We could leave some debt. We know how to leave debt. But can you leave a house? Can you leave some land? Can you leave a pension? Can you leave some investments to your kids? You understand? That's why a lot of the clear folks get on, because they parents leave them money, okay? Not little money, big money, millions of dollars, okay? Where they get to the point where they granddaddy that ain't got to work again, okay? Because and then they got insurance dividends that kick back, okay? Y'all better get with the program, for the program get with you. I understand that that's how they get on. You got to put your relatives and the people behind you, you got to put them on. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, my niece is 9 years old. And real talking, and I'm finna get out of here. Y'all might think it's a game, but it's not. TT Skyye is the brokest one out the bunch, okay? She got a rich grandmama. Been old in the building in Chicago, okay? Been paid for, been on it, okay? She got a rich, her dad, her parents, is they good. You know what I'm saying? Skyye Lyfe, I'm 100 strong alone. Okay, but I'm good. And I'm about to make some things happen where, I'm gonna be all right, I'm gonna be great. But understand this, she 9. If y'all got a nephew or a cousin or something that's 9 to 10, y'all better be looking out for my niece, y'all. Cause I'm trying to tell y'all, 9 times out of 10, she on all them people, especially she already on my what you call it, pension. If I die, money goes to her. You know what I'm saying? Type of deal. So you got all these people that she gonna be getting money, investment from, inheritance from, property from. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all better let them link with my niece, y'all. It's not a game. I thought I was spoiled. I ain't never seen nothing like this child before. But all right, y'all, let's get out of here. As always, do everything in God's divine order. Do everything in the spirit of righteousness to make sure righteousness prevails. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for supporting Skyye Lyfe. I really appreciate you guys for supporting my channel. But thank you so much, and understand Skyye Lyfe loves y'all. All right, you guys, have a good day. I might get back with y'all tonight. I'll probably put something on the community chat and see what y'all want to do. But I'm definitely gonna be watching my program. But we might get up after that. All right, you guys. Skyye Lyfe loves y'all. Take care. Bye bye.